How's it going, you guys? AZPlow21 back again with another episode of our UFC save in WMMA 5, and today it is UFC Fight Night Edwards versus Ponzinibbio. It is a quarterfinal matchup in the Super Lightweight Grand Prix, and it is Leon Edwards taking on Santiago Ponzinibbio. This should be a pretty good main event. Got a pretty good card for you as well. Macy Barber in action, Derek Lewis, Aljamain Sterling, Ben Askren alongside Sage Northcutt in the co-main event. Live from Iowa, it should be a good one. We are making our way towards UFC 288 Fajeda versus Gillespie. Main event for the lightweight championship of the world after Tony Ferguson was forced to vacate the title. Also got Ali Baga Utinov and Naoki Inoue in the co-main event for the flyweight championship. That is in Japan. Following pay-per-view after that is UFC 289 Till versus Costa. In the last episode, we had UFC 287 Luque versus Thompson 2, where Vicente Luque defended his welterweight championship against Wonder Boy Thompson. It should be a good card here today. Let's get right into it. In Iowa, we start out, of course, with our prelims. And the first one is Ali Abdul Kalikoff as he takes on Stephen Ray in the lightweight division, and Stephen Ray wins via unanimous decision. Rashid Magomedov taking on Spike Carlisle in the lightweight division, and it is Spike the Alpha Ginger Carlisle who gets the decision victory here today, improves to 15-2. Don Madge taking on Sugar Shane Young in the lightweight division, and it's Shane Young getting the better of Don Madge here today via TKO, improving to 17-6. Ill Will Brooks taking on Kenny Jordan in the lightweight division. Kenny looking for his 10th win of his career, and he gets it via a decision, a very poor decision at that. Calls out Mateusz Rebecki. Alexa Kamer taking on Carlos Vamola in, I believe, the light heavyweight division. In the light heavyweight division, Kamer 9-1, Vamola 33-6, and it is Kamer who comes out on top. 32 seconds into round number 3, he is 5-1 now in the UFC after losing to Eric Anders. Steve Garcia taking on Gavin Tucker in the featherweight division. A good one between these two prospects. I say prospects, and Gavin Tucker is 36, and Steve Garcia gets the win TKO in round number 1, improving to 16-5. He is now 5-2 in his UFC career. Enrique Barzola taking on Kron Gracie. Gracie having a little bit of trouble. 7-5, not the best record, but he takes on Barzola, who he is a big favorite against, and Gracie gets the submission victory here today. Umar Nurmagomedov taking on Jimmy Rivera in the bantamweight division. Nurmagomedov 15-1, Rivera 23-7-1-1, and it's Nurmagomedov who gets the win via TKO. Fantastic fight from the 30-year-old brother of Khabib. 4-1 in the UFC now. Hard to imagine he's not ranked, perhaps, after this win. Jimmy Rivera still continuing his downturn. A couple of flyweights now, as it's Shahidul Hake taking on Baliad Cow Burasai. Burasai is 1-0 after winning against Damarian Cunningham. And it is Cow Burasai who gets the win via rear naked choke here today, improves to 2-0 in his UFC career. Cynthia Calvillo taking on Natalia Denisova in the 115 division. Calvillo on a skid and continuing that skid in a fantastic fight as Denisova wins here today and gets her UFC debut win after a nice showing in Invicta. Macy Barber in our first main card fight taking on Jessica Evil Eye. Barber a huge favorite, still only 24 years old, and Barber gets a Kimura victory over Jessica Eye here today. And Ariane Lipsky is who Barber is calling out. Interesting. Derek the Black Beast Lewis taking on Shamil Abdurakhimov. These two have faced before already, with Lewis coming out on top. And it's basically a pick'em fight between the two of them as the Black Beast gets a TKO victory over Shamil here today, improving to 16-10 in his UFC career, and a well-needed win there after losing to Pavlovich. Aljamain Funkmaster Sterling taking on Tom Fire Kid Dukenwa. Former title challenger Sterling taking on a up-and-comer in Dukenwa, 5-1 in his UFC career. And it's Tom Dukenwa who knocks out Aljamain Sterling in less than a minute. His 20th win of his career, and it is a big one. Funky Ben Askren, who we just saw lose in the Super Lightweight Grand Prix, takes on Michael Chiesa at 175. Askren a big favorite, and it's Ben Askren who gets a rear naked choke in the first round. The 38-year-old Askren, 6-5 in the UFC, very back and forth his career thus far. After losing to Jakashi, he gets a big win here in the welterweight division. And he wants Gunnar Nelson and says he's going to embarrass him. Co-main event time, it's Jim Miller as he takes on Super Sage Northcutt. Northcutt, 17-4. Jim Miller, 34-17-1, a veteran of the Octagon for sure. You can see only one loss of his coming outside of the UFC, and he is still ranked. He is still amongst the top of the 155ers. But Sage Northcutt coming back in a big way, and look at this win streak. Lyman Good, Matt Brown, Eric Koch, Max Griffin, Evan Dunham. He's not even ranked. I mean, Jim Miller is ranked, so you'd imagine a win over him might get him in the top 25, and he knocks out Jim Miller in round number 3. Sky's the limit for Sage Northcutt. 18-4 now. Probably going to be ranked as we move on to our main event of the evening. Leon Rocky Edwards and Santiago Ponzinibbio. It is a quarterfinal in the Super Lightweight Grand Prix. You know, Rocky Edwards in the first round beating Al Iaquinta. Before that, losing to Luque for the welterweight championship. Ponzinibbio having a good time in his own right, beating Cowboy Cerrone in the tournament opener. Before that, beat Eddie Alvarez, lost to Warley Alves, and his only loss to good competition. So this will be interesting. It is our main event of the evening. One of these guys is going to the semifinals of the Super Lightweight Grand Prix as we are underway from Iowa. They're both engaging. Low kick lands for Edwards. Just looking for an opportunity. Ponzi hits a left hand. Edwards with a 1-2. Attempted head kick. Ponzinibbio is releasing the tension a little bit. It looks like he's getting a little tense there. Halfway through round number 1. Left kick misses. Stepping into strike. Not really sure. Oh, powerful left hook. Ponzinibbio falls to the floor. Edwards moving in quickly. It looks like it's over. Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard calls a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 34 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Leon Rocky Edwards. So Leon Edwards moving on to the semifinals of the Super Lightweight Grand Prix after beating Santiago Ponzinibbio here today. I know there's two fantastic fights. We'll give it to the ladies. Give Umar a performance bonus. Wasn't there a guy that lost in like 48? Yeah, Dukenwa. There you go. Look at that. So a good card here today. Small profit as always. We're going to update our rankings and let you know what is next to come. The Super Lightweight Grand Prix shaping up rather nicely. Mark Jakashi is a guy who I figured might go far. I don't know if he's going to win or not, but just the fact that he's in the semifinals is incredible. And I believe it's Usman who's the other semifinalist. So, I mean, whether it's Usman or whether it's Jakashi, that fight with that fight's going to be incredible with Leon, you know? It should be a good one. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching. Be sure to like the video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Click on the little bell so you guys get notified when my videos are uploaded. I appreciate you guys as always. We are slowly making our way towards 400 subscribers, which is incredible. 400 subscribers and close to 200 followers on Twitch, which is crazy to me. So yeah, that's awesome. Appreciate you guys as always. But yeah, spread the love. You know, tell all your friends and family about this channel if they're into MMA. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys are thinking about the save. And let me know what was the first video that you ever saw of mine and how you got into the channel. I'm always very interested to see, you know, who watches the videos all the way through and where you guys found out. If you guys play the game yourself, I love getting those comments that say like, oh, I saw you play, so I started playing the game myself. It always makes me feel good, you know, so I appreciate it. Let's go and update our rankings here. At heavyweight, Derek Lewis moves up. Abdurakhimov moves all the way down to number 19. Light heavyweight, nothing at middleweight. At welterweight, Ben Askren all the way up to number 7. Ray Cooper III debuting at number 18 after we signed him from PFL. At super lightweight, nothing really going on. But we're going to have to get rid of Ponzinibbio and... No, not Rory McDonald, because Rory McDonald is going to stay in there. Rory McDonald is going to face off with the... oh, let me get rid of this, sorry. Rory McDonald is going to face the winner, or not the winner, but in the semifinals, whoever loses, quote-unquote, in the best way, I guess, will face off with Rory McDonald, and the winner of that fight will get the first crack at whoever the winner is of the tournament. So we'll have to see about that. Still need to look at the rest of the rankings here. At lightweight, Conor McGregor and Moicano are back. Love to see it. At featherweight, Adam Borix is in the rankings. At bantamweight, Aljamain Sterling moves down to number 15. Duquesnoy up to number 17. Jimmy Rivera down to 24. At flyweight, no movement. At women's featherweight, we have Cyborg, ladies and gentlemen. But the thing is, Cyborg is coming off a loss. So she'll have to earn it. She'll have to earn a title shot if she wants it. I'm sure one really good win and it'd be fine. Like, Spencer is fighting... She's fighting Holly Holm. So I'm not sure who Cyborg is going to fight just yet, but we will have somebody for her. And I think she's not even ready for a while. Yeah, she's not back for like 4 months anyways. So we have some time, but we've got Cyborg back. Nothing at women's bantamweight. At flyweight, Macy Barber back into the top 10. And Jessica Ai down to 21st. And Denisova makes her debut in the rankings at strawweight. Alright, so the next time that I see you guys will be for UFC Fight Night Hughes versus Gamrot. Gavin Hughes taking on Mateusz Gamrot in our main event of that one. As always, our UFC 288, that is the next pay-per-view. But I'm AZPlow21. You guys have a good rest of your day. Appreciate you guys for watching as always.